What is up, MFers, and welcome to a different type of video. I'm doing some pre-fishing this entire day. Got up early, got to the lake early, and we're out here on Big Samantha Rayburn Reservoir. This weekend I registered for the BFL Super Tournament. It's a 2-day tournament. It's capped, maxed out on boats, so 200 boat field. There's gonna be some really good local fishermen, some professional fishermen in this. I dumped the damn boat in. There was 3 boats that were wrapped out there, which doesn't mean anything. Guys, I'll be straight with you. I flat out haven't fished as many tournaments as I want to since I moved to Texas, and this is the lake where you can really cut your teeth and spend a lot of time doing that. But it is a monster. I have had, I think, like 1, maybe 2 days I would consider successful out of like 10 to 12 days on this lake. It's a massive lake, 100,000 plus acres. There's so many different types of cover to fish, but the fish just don't act like they do anywhere else at any of these bodies of water that I've fished. And I haven't been able to nail them down, guys. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Came out here the other day. I didn't catch a single fish that would have been a keeper in the tournament, which would be 14 inches. And so that's why I'm out here. That's why I want to fish this tournament, because of how big of a challenge this is to me. That's what gets my blood pumping, and that's what gets me excited. When I can't figure something out, or when I'm really struggling at something, it makes me want to do it 10 times more. The way the format of the tournament works, pretty much everyone that's in this is jackpotting it. There is some guys that fish all the BFLs that want to get points for the regional or whatever, but I got a feeling the large majority of people are out here trying to win the tournament. The top, I think 20 or 30% of people after day 1 qualify for the second day, day 2. Honestly, this would be an extremely lofty goal given the field that's in this tournament of all the local hammers, but my goal is to make it to day number 2. Obviously, we're hopping in every tournament trying to win, but I've had no good days out here, and these guys fish it every single day. So to talk you through what's going on right now at Rayburn, well, I don't really know what's going on at Rayburn, but when I registered for this tournament, I was thinking I could get on a similar bite as I fished in the Big Bass Bash last year, where I threw that big glide over the top of some piles. I threw the big spoon over piles. That's my comfort zone. I love to fish like that. Only problem is there's been a little bit cooler days. You can tell I'm not sweating my ass off, and wow, it's 7 in the morning and I'm still not sweating. It's incredible, which has cooled the water down some too, and a lot of people think that the fish have made their way up into the grass. So I'm literally fishing the entire day today, probably until dark, to see if I can find something worth fishing this weekend. I'm gonna kind of go backwards. I'm starting in an area of the lake that's kind of more known for fishing offshore, and then later on, if I can't find anything schooled up offshore, I'm gonna go try to find some good grass and stuff and see if there is a frog bite, or even a swim bait bite, or something, just something. For now though, I'm gonna get behind the graph. I'm gonna do some scan around. I'm not gonna film all that, obviously, and hopefully we can find something worthwhile. It's gonna be a fun day. I don't know if we're gonna freaking catch them. I don't know if we're gonna find anything, but if we do, it's gonna be cool to have it documented to look back on. Let's go find some. Okay, just did a little bit of scanning, found a couple fish, but you know, this is the reason why I struggle with this lake so much. Let me flip this trolling motor around. I'll show you a live scope. I know everyone says, oh, on live scope, I don't know how you can tell what species it is. That would be the biggest thing for me. I'd never be able to figure it out. How can you even tell? Well, guess what, guys? 99% of the time at these damn lakes, I know exactly what species it is, or at least I know that's a bass, that's either a carp or a gar. Boom, that's it. Here, no freaking idea. These fish look like everything. Everywhere you go, they're like, wow, those are some good bass. Those probably are bass. Who the hell knows? But I can't stay on top of these things. There's bait fish everywhere. There's bar fish everywhere, which is like a yellow bass, white bass type thing that the bass eat. There's brush everywhere. There's shad everywhere. Gar, catfish, freaking you name it. You drop a live scope down there, you're gonna see 17 different species every single spot. I'm gonna be doing a lot of learning. I'm not gonna be able to just check spots that are good in the past like a lot of these local dudes are going to see if they're holding fish right now. I'm straight up learning if these spots are worth a shit on the go. Hey, that fish kind of, I don't know if he chased or not. He just moved. I think I hit him with my crankbait. But yeah, I'm just gonna cover as much water as I can out offshore probably with this deep crankbait. If I do find some spots where I'm like, damn, those gotta be bass and they're not biting the crankbait, then I'll drag something through there one time. But we gotta cover as much water as we can today. and just try to learn as much as possible. A crankbait, especially a deep crankbait like this, is a really good way just to learn, get some reaction bites, dig the bottom, feel what the bottom composition's like, get pissed off, throw a tantrum, not catch anything for 7 hours. It's a great bait. What's up, Wizard? Oh, I'm out casting at white bass and gar and shit at Rayburn. Dude, it's so fun. Every point is complete money. Looks great. There's brush and bait, big fish, little fish. Put the Panoptics down and it's like, what the am I even looking at? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we need to plan something.
I know, man. Stop talking about it and be about it. I bet it's gonna be another really tough one. Hey, I think I have a fish on. Yay, a giant one. It's a 12-inch spot on a 500 DD. My freaking bait's bigger than he is. Hey, it's probably would be a keeper in a tournament though.
Probably. They have a spot there.
Not a slot. They got 14 for largemouth, but I think spots can be anything. I'll give you a call when I'm heading home. We'll figure something out, man.
I don't know. I guess we got there too.
Dude, yeah, it's fishing awesome, I guess.
I'll let you go. I gotta get to work anyway.
All right, dog. We'll talk soon. I'll call you on the way home.
Alright, later.
All right, see ya. The good luck of the Wizard. They're gonna be jumping in the boat now. Talk to the Zark. He gave me a lot of good tips for down here. That was a lie. He didn't give me any tips. He knows about as much as I do here. Difference is he actually knows how to catch fish. I have to cheat to catch mine. Living scope. He can just cast spells, which I guess is kind of cheating. Brutal. Brutal. This ain't it. Gotta move. Baby. He might actually be a keeper in the tournament. 14-incher. I don't understand this damn lake, but don't mean we ain't gonna try. Little keeper. Not the right kind, right size. Whew. Little guys in here. 2 casts in a row, I got the same bite from 2 different fish. It's kind of cool. Not ideal. Not ideal. That's a 10. That is a 10. Jesus. Oh my god. Worst fighting a fish ever. Okay. Well, I found a good brush pile. I don't, that's the weirdest thing. That's the first brush pile I've seen that has bass in it. How big is that one? Freaking grown one, man. $10.44. Wowza. That's a donk. Well, get this big girl back in the water. What an absolute freak. That is a giant 10.5 pounder. You should bite in the tournament. Could you do that for me, please? Goodbye. That was cool. I've been kind of fishing around. I was about to pull the plug on the brush pile thing until that just happened. And now I'm confused. But the good news was there's like 5 more of those in there. Pigs. She ate it right away too, so let's find some more shallow brush piles. Little spot boy. Chasing bait. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Really starting to think some of these better fish are going to be on these brush piles that are shallower. This 10 to 12 foot range, and then I've kind of backed off the brush pile, and now I'm seeing bass busting, bass chasing bait everywhere. I don't know if they were bass or whites or what, but looks like they are little spotted bass. Not the best, not the worst, is what it is. I need to go find some more areas like this though. Try to. I just don't know very many areas with shallower brush in this lake. Little midday update. I feel like I fished backwards a little bit today because when it was cloudy and kind of misting, not full on rain, but low light conditions, when it was doing that, I spent a lot of time fishing brush piles and stuff, fishing offshore. I did bounce up shallow, had a couple topwater blow-ups on the swimming guy up top, soft bait. Didn't really throw a frog around because I was trying to cover water. But now it is sunny, midday. I fished a bunch of these brush piles. I'm getting some followers on the Henkel. They're not super aggressive, besides the 110 pounder, of course. And that pile had like 6 or 7 of those that size in it. So good spot. Problem is, I can't find anything else like it. I'm gonna switch things up though. We're gonna go up shallow now. Rip the swank around, throw up top water in the grass some more, maybe flip a little bit in the grass. I need to change my rods over though. Get the shallow stuff up on deck, the deep stuff back there. I still am gonna fish some brush piles out offshore and stuff if I can find some more in the area I'm going, but I need to get up in the grass and see what that bite is all about. There's a lot of pads and stuff here that are up right now, and actually the hydrilla is really good here at Rayburn, better than it's been since 2 years ago, I guess, since before the flood. But I don't know, so far I don't got much. Kind of started on some of those points and cranked and stuff and caught some small ones. I think I could probably catch a limit of 14 to 15 inch fish doing that, but that's not really what we're fishing for. I have talked to some dudes that fish this lake a lot, and they think it's not going to take a lot of weight to win this tournament. Not what it usually does anyways. And so to get into that cut, I think for the second day, I might only need 13 or 14 pounds. Who knows though? And then I think maybe 18 pounds a day might win this thing. So we probably have 15 pounds. The problem is 2/3 of that is one fish. I don't know. Let's go up shallow and see what we can find. Biggin. Fishing over the top of some grass with the little 3.5 whale. I don't know. Grass has grown to like 18 feet here. Should be good, but I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, so I just got down here this morning. I haven't been here since June.
Yeah.
And it sucks so far.
Yeah, it's been brutal. Everyone I've talked to. I caught one keeper and it was a 10 pounder.
Oh shit.
That's it.
I caught one keeper and it was like a 14 incher.
Nice. I don't know, man. Tried deep, tried shallow.
I figured I'd come here and drop the grass and see what happens.
Looks freaking good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, so does all the grass in this entire.
Exactly. These guys are everywhere. They're keepers, but I don't think we're gonna do too well with a 4-pound limit of spot bass. Spot it bass. Trying to see if I can fish these creek channels and at least find a limit of 2 pounders or something. I only found one with a bunch of bait in it, but tiny chucks and gar. Tiny. About to move. This ain't it. Hear the splashes in the background. This dead still day. It's babies and Gar. Man, what a long day searching at Rayburn, and you guys got about as much from it as I did. I didn't ever even find anything. I went shallow, deep. I covered probably 40 miles of the lake going back and forth, and I didn't find anything grouped up. It was a situation, like I said at the start of the video, where a lot of the locals that fish it a lot were able to just go check spots that they already knew were good in the late summer, and I'm just out there trying to learn the lake at one of the most difficult times of the year. Now, this outro wasn't filmed after I got home or anything. No, I'm filming right now today on September 5th, Monday, when this video is going to go up on YouTube, which means the tournament already happened, and unfortunately, it didn't go well. I caught 3 or 4 little keepers, and they wouldn't have done anything for me. I just dumped them actually right there before I put the boat on the trailer. It was looking like it wasn't gonna do anything for me, and it wouldn't have qualified me for the second day. And honestly, it was just like the most random tournament of all time. I didn't think you guys would have got much out of it, and like I said, fish were small. Tournament was super, super rough, so unfortunately there won't be a tournament video. I also had some issues with some files not transferring over or something. It was weird, but regardless, I always want to show you guys the struggles, and that was a struggle, but it was even less interesting than this video with the 10-pounder. But at least we got to add another double digit under the belt for the season and for the last couple seasons, and I'm excited to show you guys some content we have that we've been filming the last week, going after some big old swim bait eaters. It was a freaking blast. Saw one of the most beautiful places I've been in my life, and caught some fish to boot and made a new friend, some new friends, that is. So those videos will be coming in the next couple days, and I appreciate you for sticking through watching this one. Don't worry, even though there's not a tournament video from this little pre-fishing session you guys watched, there will be many more to come. Thanks for watching this one, Mappers. I'm out of here. Peace.